Hello world, it's your guy, Bad Dexter here, bringing you another review for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 1. Yes, premiere episode for the sophisticated, classy, upper echelon ladies of Potomac. Let's jump into it. So, we're opening the season up with Juan's cheating scandal from last year, where he bought a random girl a hotel room because he felt bad she lost her wallet because she couldn't pay for her hotel room that she came out there for from Canada to allegedly hook up with a Baltimore Ravens player. So apparently that's another thing about Juan. Juan is just super happy, gives homeless people a bunch of money, gives random girls hotel rooms, buys people he's known nail salon visits, nail salon visits, nail salon visits, and pays for their laundry. So apparently he's just Captain Save-A-Bitch, Captain Save-A-Ho to the rescue for every hoe. And they are not letting Robin slide with this. She's saying that they handled it and solved it like 5 months prior to filming season 7. But you want to be a part of every other storyline that maligns other marriages? That math is not mathing. Can't make that make sense, honey. You're in the hot seat this season. So that's what's going on. And Bravo was so extra with the reenactment of Juan going to the nail salon with this chick. I was like, am I watching like a murder mystery crime show? Like, why are we doing dramatic reenactments? Like, that's dramatized reenactments. I mean, that was crazy. It's so extra. Oh my God, it was so much. And also, too, Robin did remarry a man right after a cheating scandal. So it's like, he hasn't learned anything either. But also, too, being single is broke shit. Like, we got bills to pay, and paying them all alone, it's for the birds. But anyway, we have Robin and Juan reminiscing over their family photos from the wedding, and then they jump to the tabloid noise. And Juan's stories are very outlandish, but also, too, playing devil's advocate again, it's like, where's the footage of him actually cheating? Let's see actual sex. Let's see a dick pic. Like, where is it at? You feel me? Like, and, besides that, I totally can see how everyone else can just fuck off. But Juan does mind his business, but I think it would be way more interesting if he was more involved with the shit, like he was in past seasons, or like the other husbands. I'm just saying. But next we jump to Karen linking up with Wendy and Candace. They're catching up, and the budget is budgeting, okay? The Bravo checks are clearing, and these ladies are looking good and expensive, all right? Potomac is def that girl, and it's definitely replaced Atlanta. Like, no one's checking for Atlanta anymore, unfortunately, and they had the empty panel at BravoCon. But also, too, it's like, we don't even know if the show is going to come back. And what's happening with Atlanta right now is the same thing that happened with Roni. So we see where that went. And okay, Wendy gave up drinking for Lent. Somebody else giving up something for Lent. I thought it was only a Catholic thing, but I guess Baptists could be a part of it too. The ladies start bringing up Robin's drama. And especially since her and Giselle always come for everybody else's relationships, everyone else's marriages. But Robin was sitting on a whole entire scandal the whole season. And like, what the hell? Like, you're bringing up everybody else's marriage. Like, and then also talking about Robin was waiting for Karen to bring it up. Like, why are you waiting for Karen to bring it up while you're calling her a bullshitter when it comes to her life, but you've been bullshitting all of us with your life this entire time? All right. Right, all right. Anyways, now we have Ashley with her boys, Dean and Dylan, in her seaside in the city, home away from home. Not home away from home, her actual home. But it's gorgeous. It's more brighter and airy than her last place. The last place had darker colors. This place has lighter colors. And it's actually her. She bought it. Michael's name is on it, but it was 2.2 mil, and she got it, and good for her. Definitely. Definitely good for her. And no, they're growing up so fast. Oh my gosh, she gave birth to both of them on the show, and like, they're growing up so bad, like, so fast. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. And all Ashley has is Daisy for help. She's doing everything alone. And, I definitely can see why Ashley's lagging on the divorce. Like, that's where the money resides. That's where the money is. You know what I mean? So, you feel me? Like Jocelyn said, if you're going to suck dick, suck the right dick and get that check. Hello. And divorce can be expensive. Just like you have Bethany, her divorce was longer than her marriage. She was married for a year and divorce was like 3 or so years. Like, it was crazy. And, you got bills to pay. The boys need to be taken care of. I totally feel it. Lag that shit the fuck out. Take every coin that you can. Okay? And then we have Ashley FaceTiming Giselle, and she's catching her up, and she wants her to link up with her and Charisse while, trying to be a support system for Robin, while also, Giselle Bryant Brenna Bryant, or Giselle Bryant Renna. Oh my God. Tongue twisting. These trays get in the way sometimes too. She had to be messy, bringing up that Ashley was still vacationing with Michael, but whatever, who cares? All expense paid. Have fun. Do your thing. And, she's going to do her thing. And it's crazy to see, well, it's crazy to see that finally Giselle is holding Robin's feet to the fire, because she always lets her slide all the time. And, she wants Charisse and Ashley to be there because they know, about infidelity and all the stuff that goes on, in a bad marriage. So she wants them to be there for her. But also, to them flashing back to Ashley hasn't had the best track record trying to help Robin in her relationship. It hasn't gone too well for her, so Ashley, please tread lightly. So now we are moving on to Jizzy Giselle in her West Wing with her new young ass man from Winter House, Jason. All these women in these 16-year gap relationships, like, oh my gosh, with him and his little flip braids. But, apparently he's from Winter House. He's a chef. He's making them some sushi for him and one of her twins. I think it was Adore that was home. So he's making some sushi for them. And, I mean, they're kind of awkward together, but, like, he's, like, adorable and quirky and funny and stuff like that. I mean, he is closer to her daughter's age he's closer to the daughter's age than her age, but whatever, who's counting? They're having a good time. Like I said, the big age gaps, have a good time, have fun, the whole seriousness and settling down and shit, that's when it gets weird and sticky and iffy. So let's move past that. But, he made it past the 3rd degrees. He seems like a good dude, so let's do their thing. Oh, and also, Giselle took her oldest, Grace, to Dubai for her last spring break of high school. I'm like, hello, what a trip. Man, what a trip, what a trip, what a trip. Okay, now we go to Go Digging Ass Mia. I don't know if we should call her a gold digger or a goal digger, but I mean, she's open and honest about it. So, hey, I can't hate on nobody that is open and honest and true, living in their honesty. Like, I can do nothing but respect it, and they're full-blown authentically themselves. I can't do shit but respect that shit. Like, do your thing, but she just gets back home from carpool, and they are now in a 1,500 square foot home, and they left an 11,000 square foot home. Now they're in 1,500, and they left 11,000. So I definitely can feel and see her frustration. But, Gordon couldn't afford the $10,000 rent every month anymore. He was kicked out of his family business as CEO for apparently not listening. But I'm thinking that there's probably something else that went on for that to happen. But hey, that's just me, Can't bullshit a bullshitter, but, also in the corporate world, there's a lot of shady shit that goes on. So, they could have just got rid of him for some stupid ass shit, or they could have snaked him on a deal, or, it's a bunch of things. It was a business with him and his brothers, and his brother snaked him out the company. So now they're asked out, and it's definitely being seen and felt. All right. But, money is not a thing, honey, because Mia will get it how she lives. Can't hate on it. Can't hate on it, because she was talking about at BravoCon. She admitted that she was a gold digger. She left Gordon when the money ran out, and she is with a new bachelor that is wealthy. So, you feel me? You got to get it how you live. Like, stop being fat and poor. You know what I mean? It's for the birds. Like, the struggling is for the birds. For the fucking birds. But, you know, you got to protect your kids and your assets. You know, don't forget those kids. Don't forget those assets. You know, and then we got another housewife that stopped drinking, but she stopped drinking hard liquor. She's still drinking her wine and everything else. Still drinking wine and beer, apparently. But it's like a trend. It's like a new trend with the housewives. Like, they're all in Mugler and they're all not drinking. No drinking and they're in Mugler. And or. Either or. But I hope these shows don't get dry because people, you know, not drinking and, you know, people feeling like drinking makes them messy. So now they have to apologize for making people seem like hoes and fucking bartenders in restaurant bathrooms. But that's the shit that makes great television. World, that makes great TV. That's what we're here for. All right. So next we have Candace and Chris having a picnic, and she's super busy from touring. She just got back from Thailand too, because she was on the last Ultimate Girls trip. And her pockets are filling it. You know, last year she feels was the most challenging for their marriage, especially with all the baseless allegations that they were throwing towards Chris, you know, with Ashley trying to make it seem like he's a sneaky link, and Giselle trying to make it seem like he was inappropriate with her alone in her hotel room. And then we have Deborah trying to make it seem like he was trying to holla when he wasn't even looking or breathing in her direction. Like, people are reaching. It's horrible. You know what I mean? But we have, you know, Candace, you know, trying to bring shit together. And, you know, now they're thick as thieves, you know? And she's focusing on her music career and touring. And she's talking about how a band alone is like $50K. And she spent 6 figures on her tour last year. But, you know, now she's going to be doing it bigger and better. You know what I mean? Little Candiance is going to do her shit, right? And she's also talking about, you know, kind of feeling bad for Robin. And Robin had her back last year, but she's feeling that, like, maybe it was a cover-up because of all the shit she was dealing with. But they've always been homegirls, so Candace is going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Now, we are jumping to the link up at Jizzy's West Wing with her, Ashley, Charisse, linking up with Robin, and we have her with the Veuve Clicquot, you know, just for Charisse. And, you know, Charisse is looking way better this season. I'm loving the confessional look. I'm loving just the vibe. And, you know, I'm loving the vibe. I'm loving the look of everything she has going on. And, you know, they're here to prepare for this tough conversation to have with Robin. You know, they had to walk down that damn paved highway of a damn driveway or whatever, that little walkway they were going down in stilettos. Definitely was not hill appropriate. Almost like that scene of the Real Housewives of Atlanta back when Kenya had her housewarming in like season 8. And they was walking on a red carpet on the dirt, and it was all the cracks in the pavement, and then it was a mess, and then it wasn't even done all the way, and it was just like, oh my god, that's kind of what it reminded me of. And then Ashley talking about Giselle's house seems like it is always under construction. Something's always broken, being renovated, or something like that. And, you know, I feel her. We don't need no more broken toes or ankles, honey. Right. We don't need that at all. And, you know, Giselle starts, you know, bringing up how Robin's feeling numb, and she's just so used to all this shit with Juan, and that, you know, that Jizzy really wants to get the people together to be the support system for her. And it definitely was an ambush, for sure. They definitely ambushed Robin with all this shit. But, you know, Juan Dixon, you know, you're having us lead Robin into these open forums because you're paying for random hotel rooms, and you're helping bitches with the laundry, and you're getting bitches' nails done. You know what I mean? So this is kind of all your fault. You know what I mean? But you're on a reality show. And then you're also on a reality show not showing your complete and utter reality. So there's, you know, a double whammy there. So yeah, we're really about to get in that ass. You know what I mean? Bring that ass here, boy. We're about to get it. And, it's just all these scandals he's surrounded. And then not to mention the scandal of why he got fired from his coaching job at Coppin State University, because allegedly he wasn't reporting sexual misconduct between students and coaches, and it was just a whole mess. And, and that's one thing Juan's going to have. Juan is going to have an excuse, and he's going to have an explanation for everything that is going down, all right? So that's what's going on. And, they just want her happy. The girls just want her happy. And Robin just doesn't want to keep dealing with answering for his for Juan's past transgressions. You know what I mean? Because she got her ass lit the fuck on fire at Watch What Happens Live after the reunion. Andrew lit her the hell up and didn't let her get away with shit. And I'm like, I totally feel that, because it's like, everybody else is living their reality except you. Like, we're all dealing with this, and you're in our business as well, but we can't be in your business? No, absolutely not. So they talk about all the tabloid things, and, it gets emotional when Charisse starts talking about everything she went through with Eddie and how she let things slide and she let things go. And, Giselle adds to that you lose yourself in that, because Jamal was cheating, Jamal was getting other people pregnant, and then the other bitches was coming to Giselle and telling her about the shit, and she's like, you know what? No, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm not going to put up with this. I'm not going to lose myself. And, even she's saying Robin was a different person before, and now she's a different person now. And Charisse, with her getting emotional about Eddie, she let so many things slide, and he still left. You know what I mean? And for some people, cheating isn't a deal breaker. Like, I feel that cheating isn't necessarily a deal breaker. I would rather you cheat on me than steal my money and beat my ass. You know what I mean? But hey, that's just me. Different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? But it was awesome that they were there for her and had her back and didn't do all of it in front of the group. And it was also her homegirls, one, and then her homegirls that knew a thing or two about a thing or two with that situation. So that was what's up. And yeah, we all know what goes on with these athletes and these suites, okay? So let's not give too much leeway with saying, oh, well, he didn't do anything, blah, blah, blah. And girl, we know what goes on. But also, too, I'm really loving Robin with this long hair. She looks way better and younger, too. I'm really loving it. But that was all for the episode. This season looks splendidly wicked, okay? I am here for all of it, all right? Man, I'm here for all of it. Can't wait to review all of it, to talk about all of it. I'm loving doing these reviews. I'm loving not bottling all this shit in. And I can talk to you guys about it instead of like texting people about it or tweeting about it or just keeping it locked up in my head. It's cool. Now I can be a part of the Bravo-verse and have my shit be a part of the shit. I have a lot of shit to talk about. So please, you guys, please like, share, follow, subscribe, comment, spread the word. I am BADD_Dexter, Bad Dexter on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. Also, Alan Poindexter on Facebook. And yes, everybody, follow my journey on this YouTube thing. I'm loving this. And yeah, talking to you guys about all the shit that I'm watching. So stay tuned. Peace.